Back again for another spontaneous video, so they're driving me crazy today. In the final phase of the post-Brexit negotiations, no agreement on a trade pact is in sight, despite the increasingly short time. EU negotiator Michel Barnier still saw major differences in 3 key areas on Monday morning, so today morning. London categorically ruled out resumption of talks in the coming year if the current negotiations fail, but signaled a willingness to compromise with regard to its controversial internal market law, as I said in my last video. In the morning, Barnier informed the ambassadors of the 27 EU member states and representatives of the European Parliament about the status of the negotiations. According to participants, there is still no breakthrough in the 3 areas of fair competition, control of a future agreement, and fishing rights for EU fishermen in UK waters. Ireland's Prime Minister Micheál Martin said the odds of an agreement were 50-50. EU Commission President Dr. Ursula von der Leyen and British Prime Minister Boris Johnson actually wanted to decide today whether it still makes sense to continue the talks. However, they interrupted their phone call after an hour and a half. Johnson is said to have asked for time to think about it. It was initially unclear whether it was a matter of concrete progress in terms of content, of continuing or breaking off the talks. Time is running out quickly, warns an EU diplomat. The EU is ready to go one step further in order to agree a fair, sustainable and balanced agreement. It's now up to Great Britain whether it wants a deal or a no deal. These will be crucial hours, said another diplomat, which might mean that you will see me again today. The French MEP Nathalie Loiseau said after the information from Barnier that the EU negotiator believes that a decision must be made by Wednesday at the latest. This would be the day before the summit of EU heads of state and government in Brussels. That's what I stated in another video today already. The 10th is the day of the summit. And I really hope it doesn't drag on until Wednesday, because then I have 3 days with a lot of work ahead of me. The Liberal stressed that the EU Parliament could already ratify the agreement, which is likely to be over 700 pages long, at best in the very last days of December. Chancellor Angela Merkel has meanwhile coordinated with EU leaders and French President Emmanuel Macron. At a video conference today, it was also about the difficult negotiations with Great Britain on a trade agreement after Brexit, said an EU representative to the AFP news agency. And you can be sure they coordinated their approach to this. And I'm quite sure they stick to whatever they gave Barnier in case of red lines and stuff like this to the negotiations. I'm quite sure we'll see us later again, so viel Spaß.